Speaking of Yeat though, and I know we talk about Yeat like all too often probably, I'm even getting tired of it. I'm just ready to get the album and see what happens, because you know, if the album turns out mid, like shit, the prodigy dies. But I doubt that's gonna happen. I think that his label's gonna make sure that shit stacks with features. But if you look up Yeat Genius 2 Alive, isn't that what the album's gonna be called? Genius is not reputable, okay? These are all like fan made, fan edited, fan generated, whatever you want to call them. Like, people can just go in there and this is all speculation essentially, all the theories. I mean, Whole Lotta Red, if you looked it up before Cardi dropped that, it was filled with like every single Whole Lotta Red V1 leak that didn't end up being on the album. And then even the Kid Cudi track, Metamorphosis, people were saying that was just a renamed Pissy Pamper. It's like, nah, that don't make sense. Kid Cudi wasn't even on that song. I know there was the remix, but there was no Young Nudie on it. But either way, so if you look, there is speculation around a few features that I think we should check out. So we got Lancey Foe, Summers, Ken Carson. Again, this is all just speculation. Young Thug, Lil Yachty, September's Bridge, Young KO. I've been hearing about the Young KO one for a little bit. But the big one is Drake on New Turban. I don't think I've heard this, but somebody sent this to me on Twitter or Instagram, and I was like, damn, if Yeat pulls this off. I know we've been talking about Drake, potentially being on the Yeat album because he did that one picture with Drake, and also Drake was bumping his music at his place and at his crib in Toronto. But if he blesses Yeat, this is gonna be like shit. Yeat might literally go like top 10 albums over the fucking the weekend. No. He probably not selling more than 30 or 50K, but I don't even know if it would get close to that, just because Yeat is still like, he's not, I don't think he's getting backs like that yet, but shit, maybe they'll try to. If he got Young Thug and Drake on it, it could definitely run it up. But anyway, let's get to the information. New Turban is an unreleased track from Yeat, which is expected to release through his fourth studio album, 2 Alive. The track was first previewed by the artist via Instagram Live on September 6, 2021. It is rumored to feature Drake, but neither Yeat or Drake have confirmed this. What? Where did the rumor come from? That's crazy. But let's check that song out. Yeat New Turban. Okay, and it's got the shit.
What do you want me to say? I went and buy new turban. I went and buy new shank. I went and buy new turban. I went and buy me the tank. I got a richer million. You should be fucking on skanks. Money is tied to ceiling. I bought a crib in the bank. Yeah, I just be sipping on money. Keep fly high like I'm in a plane. Yeah, I run money. I tell that moon. I feel like insane. I went and buy new turban. I went and buy new shank. I went and buy new turban. I went and buy me the tank. I got a richer million. You should be fucking on skanks. Money is tied to ceiling. I bought a crib in the bank. Yeah, I just be sipping on money. Keep fly high like I'm in a plane. Yeah, I run money. I tell that moon. I feel like insane.
All right, so that's, I think, where the extended comes, because that was just probably a snippet that Yeat previewed. But that beat didn't sound like so underground with like the bells and like harsh rage instruments in the background. Like, that sounded like something that Drake could hop on. But again, I don't know where the speculation came from. It said in the Genius annotation that neither Drake or Yeat said anything, but okay. Maybe it says it in the lyrics. I went and bought a new turban, a new shank, Richard Millie. What if he says something about like Drizzy? I'm the turban. Drake verse. Dots. There's nothing. Does anyone know in the chat? But yeah, it did sound like more mainstream sounding, almost like that Be a Whole Lot of Money beat with like the 808s pretty much taking over the entire beat. But yeah, that would be crazy if Drake hopped on it. That would be like life-changing and career-changing. And I think that Yeat could be one of the artists that doesn't fall into the Drake curse. You know how like every time Drake is on a feature and like Block Boy JB or who's his artist? Smiley, something like that. Where like he blows them up to the point where they got 1 million followers and the song becomes like top 10 chart, and then after that song gets way bigger than the artist could ever amount to, they just fall the fuck off. But I feel like Yeat's got he's got a good catalog behind him, good discography. He's got enough music where if people want to check him out after the Drake feature, they can actually become fans of him rather than like Block Boy JB and Smiley or Smiles literally having like, they might have had music prior, but it just wasn't that good of quality. Let's be honest here. He has too much buzz. That's what I'm saying. We went over. He had 200K likes and he has 400K followers. 50% engagement is crazy. It was snippeted as Lil Uzi Vert feature at first due to it being produced by Bugs Ronan. Who is it produced by? Bugs Ronan? Oh, right here, Bugs Ronan. And Misogyny, or no, Misogi and Ginseng. So we gotta like spam Bugs and Misogi and Ginseng. Be like, yo, tell us who the fuck is on this song. But in all reality, just like Drake does with everybody's feature, probably so that it doesn't leak, he doesn't record the song or his verse for the song until like the day before. If I ever spoke to Yeat, very briefly, it was when like him and Autumn were beefing, and he just wanted to say like, yo, I just signed to Interscope. He was just telling me like who he signed to, because I think Autumn was saying like he's got backing or whatever, but Yeat was coming back and saying like, nah, I didn't really have backing, although he did have management. Let's keep it trill here. But he didn't sign to like a major label yet until like a couple days before, and that's when he made that story saying like he became a millionaire or whatever. Nah, I doubt I'd get in the studio with him. He's too like rare. He's too rare. I'm telling y'all, he's the next Cardi. Not sound wise, but just like the whole community behind him, like the cult following. Like he is the underground artist that has the most hype behind him. It's undeniable. I know he got a lot of haters, but that's just how it is. That's not even an opinion. Get in the studio with Internet Money. Yeah, so when I go to LA on the 27th, I'm gonna hit up Taz and see what he's doing. We'll see though, because I don't like to like get up in people's business, especially if they're working or whatever, but I don't think he would mind. I think he would enjoy. We have like good conversations when we're in person. Yeat isn't mysterious, but that's a thing. Like, he talks to his fans, but like it's still, there's a mystique about it. Like he talks in a whole different language. I feel like Frank Ocean, and he's not completely like Cardi. Like Cardi and Frank Ocean are in this one category where like they don't talk. Yeat might be in like I don't even know, do I think it's dropping into January? I was thinking about that the other day. He could be delaying it because I feel like I haven't really heard much other than when he posted on his Instagram saying something about like 2022, but I think that was in December. But shit changes so fast, especially if he wants that Drake feature. Like it's ultimately up to the big boys here. Like Yeat is a big boy, but Drake, like he's slamming his dick on the table and Yeat can't do shit. Yeat's pulling out like a 3-incher. Drake's got like a 14-incher. Love vocabulary for real. And I'd say, yeah, Yeat is like a future, like sound wise. And then yeah, he could be waiting till the Cole Bennett video, because that would be like a little promotional thing. It might be for the single before the album. I think that would be the best promotional strategy, the best rollout, if you will. But again, all that shit, they've probably been planning this for months. He deleted a tweet saying he's waiting on one more thing. Bet it's a Drake feature. Yo, it low-key could be. Or the Cole Bennett.